What if I told you that the most powerful woman in media was once a scared little girl who wore potato sacks because her family couldn't afford real clothes? A girl who was abused, got pregnant, but whose child didn't survive. A girl who was abandoned and told she would never make it. This is the story of Oprah Winfrey, and today we're pulling back the curtain on the struggles that nearly broke her and the secrets behind her unstoppable rise. Stay with us, because the next 10 minutes will change the way you see Oprah and maybe even yourself. Born in 1954, Oprah Winfrey came into this world in a tiny rural town in Mississippi. Her mother was a young maid, and her father, well, he wasn't around much. Oprah's early years were spent with her grandmother, who could barely afford to feed her. Oprah's dresses, made from potato sacks. But here's the first twist. Even as a toddler, Oprah was different. By age 3, she was already reading Bible verses in church. And her voice? Mesmerizing. Her grandmother believed she had a special gift. But was it enough to protect her from what was coming next? At age 9, Oprah's life took a turn for the worse. She was sent to live with her mother in Milwaukee and faced horrific abuse at the hands of family members. By 13, she had run away, and at 14, she gave birth to a son who died shortly after birth. Oprah was shattered, lost, and almost defeated. Almost. But what if I told you this was the beginning of something extraordinary? Oprah was sent to live with her father, Vernon Winfrey, in Nashville. A strict but loving man, Vernon pushed Oprah to excel in school, to read, and to dream big. And that's when something magical happened. She discovered her voice, literally. She won a speech contest, earned a college scholarship, and began to shine like never before. But her path wasn't straightforward. After working at a local radio station, Oprah got her big break as a co-anchor at a television station in Baltimore in the early 1980s. But wait, here's something you might not know. Oprah was initially terrible on TV. Her boss thought she was too emotional, too raw. She was demoted to a morning talk show. People are talking, a move meant to kill her career. Instead, it did the opposite. It became her proving ground, a place where she could finally be herself. Oprah turned that little show into the highest rated talk show in Baltimore. Her secret? Connecting with people on a deeply personal level through empathy and authenticity. Fast forward to 1984. This success caught the attention of a Chicago TV station, WLS-TV, which had a struggling morning talk show called AM Chicago. At the time, the show was languishing in last place, and the station was looking for someone to breathe new life into it. Oprah accepted the offer to host AM Chicago, moving to a new city with no guarantees of success. When Oprah took over as host in January 1984, she immediately made some bold changes. Unlike other talk shows that focused on light-hearted entertainment or purely sensational topics, Oprah took a different approach. She chose to tackle real-life issues such as racism, domestic violence, and personal growth. Her style was groundbreaking. She wasn't afraid to be vulnerable, to cry, or to laugh alongside her guests and audience. Her approach was personal, authentic, and refreshing. Within months, AM Chicago skyrocketed to the #1 spot in the ratings, surpassing its main competitor, The Phil Donahue Show, which had been the top-rated talk show in the city. Given the incredible success of AM Chicago, the producers and executives at WLS-TV saw an opportunity. They decided to take the show national, transforming it into the Oprah Winfrey Show. And it quickly became a cultural phenomenon, but here's the twist. Oprah wasn't satisfied with just being the host. She wanted control, complete creative control. In a move almost unheard of at the time, she negotiated to own her show, her production company, and everything that came with it. This wasn't just a win, it was a revolution. In September 1986, the Oprah Winfrey Show was officially launched nationwide. Within just 1 year, the show had become the highest-rated talk show in America. It reached over 120 channels and had an audience of 10 million people daily. Oprah was now a producer, a businesswoman, a brand, a force to be reckoned with. The key to the show's success was its unique format and Oprah's unparalleled ability to connect with people. Unlike her competitors, Oprah wasn't interested in just entertaining. She was passionate about creating a space for meaningful conversations. The show covered everything from interviews with celebrities, authors, and world leaders to discussions on social issues, self-improvement, and spirituality. Oprah broke the mold by mixing entertainment with education, addressing topics that were often considered too serious for daytime television. And the empire kept growing, from books to magazines to her own network. Oprah's decision to own her show gave her not only financial freedom but also creative control. She expanded her brand far beyond television. By the time the Oprah Winfrey Show ended in 2011, after 25 years on the air, it had aired more than 4,500 episodes and won 47 Daytime Emmy Awards. Oprah had transformed daytime television and built a billion-dollar brand that spanned multiple industries. She built an empire with billions, all while staying true to her vision and values and to who she was. A girl from Mississippi with a dream. Oprah didn't just create a talk show, she created a movement that redefined what television could be, what women could achieve, and what it means to truly connect with an audience. She turned her greatest pain into her greatest power, and by doing so, she changed the world. But here's the question: what drives a person to overcome such darkness, to break every barrier, and to build an empire against all odds? For Oprah, it was about turning pain into purpose, about being unapologetically herself, and about lifting others as she climbed. And that's her real legacy, not the billions or the fame, but the lives she's changed along the way. So what about you? What challenges are you facing today? What pain are you holding on to that could be your greatest source of strength? Oprah's story is a testament that no matter where you come from, your past does not define your future. If this story inspired you, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Share this video with someone who needs a reminder that they too can rise above any challenge. Remember, greatness is not about where you start, but how you rise.